Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today was a crazy busy day. My daughter starts school next week, so they do like this little thing. She's only going to preschool, so they do like this little thing where the teachers come to your house just to, see the kid again, whatever kid's going to the school, and just basically to say hi and are you excited about school? And then they give us, they give the parents their booklets and stuff like that. So today's tutorial is going to be a little bit different. Today is I was so crazy busy day. I have somewhere else to go kind of day, and I need to freshen up my face kind of tutorial because obviously you see my makeup is done. I don't have lipstick on. I'm a little shiny in certain spots. And basically it's just like a little refresher because, throughout the day your skin starts to get a little oily, your hair starts to get a little crazy with running around. I had to go to the grocery store. Today's my brother's birthday, so the whole family is getting ready to go, well, with the exception of my husband because he has to work. We're going to my brother's house for a little dinner, and, so between getting up this morning, getting my day started, getting ready, having the teacher come to visit, running to the grocery store, making a veggie platter, making cookies, and hanging out with my husband for like 5-10 minutes before he has to leave to go to work, and doing everything else that I did throughout the day, like finishing up the laundry, cleaning up the house, doing this, doing that. I did my makeup at like 9 o'clock this morning, so I was like, well, I wanted to do a tutorial today, but it's going to be a little bit different because basically I'm just going to show you like what to do, because I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, I just got home from work, I have this place to go, and I don't have time to take a shower, I don't have time to redo my whole face, which is, in my case, I didn't have time to wash all this madness off and redo the whole thing. So I was actually talking to my husband and I was like, what do you think of like a let's freshen up our face tutorial? And he was like, yeah, sure, he's a guy. He doesn't know about makeup. But I didn't want to miss out on doing a video for you guys today. So basically this is just going to be, pretty quick, like what I do to freshen up my face, but to the point where I don't feel like I just caked it all on. Because obviously you have makeup on that you started out with, whether it was like 6 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning, and by like, 4 or 5 o'clock, you're like, all right, well, I'm ready to go out, but I don't have time to take a shower, so let me just freshen up a little bit. How much of what I already have on should I fix? Now, typically what I do is I'm going to go in, well, you're going to see what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in, I'm just going to, get rid of some of the shine that I do have. And for those of you who don't wear foundation, who don't wear powder or anything like that, if you just wear like eye makeup, like mascara and like lipstick, just throw some water on your face, some nice warm water and a little bit of lotion just to kind of freshen you up a little bit. If you happen to be that kind of person where you don't wear foundation or anything. I'm a huge stickler on don't ever apply any more foundation. If you're the kind of person like I am, where my lips are, generally pretty red, and you do want a little bit of that dull coverage, you can either throw a little bit of concealer, like just do 1 dot of concealer right here, dab it in. If you feel like you need to freshen up your eyeliner, if you feel like it looks a little, not as beautiful as it did when you first started throughout the day, because, we're human, we're running around, for those of you who work at a desk and you're sitting at your desk like this and you're like, oh God, what's wrong with my computer? The internet's not working, or this not working, whatever. And you're like rubbing your makeup off of your face while you're touching your face throughout the day. It happens. It is what it is. And basically, like I said, it's just going to be quick. Yeah, and I think that's it. You guys will be happy to know that I got me some eyelashes. They're not the greatest eyelashes in the world. I'm not wearing them yet. I'm going to do a tutorial. But I didn't realize this because I don't usually shop at CVS a lot. I'm more of a Walgreens kind of person, probably because it's closer to my house, so I typically don't go in that direction. And I actually went into CVS today, and the only other place I've ever seen the makeup company e.l.f., which is abbreviated for eyes, lips, and face, I've only seen it at Target, and Target is a lot further away from my house than a CVS, Rite Aid, or Walgreens, or even Walmart. Walmart doesn't have e.l.f. but CVS does, and I didn't know this. So I was walking through and I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, they have such awesome stuff for super, super cheap. And I got eyelashes for $1. Like, how awesome is that, right? So I got these eyelashes, Natural Lash Kit from e.l.f. They're number 1713. They're very wispy, they're very fun, and we are gonna have a lot of fun with these bad boys. And then I got their high definition powder, which has a hint of tint. This was $3. I normally don't use stuff like this on my face because I'm like, oh, it's probably gonna make me break out. But I'm like, I was reading the ingredients and stuff, and I was like, oh, this might work. It masks the fine lines and gives your skin a sheer wash of color for a subtle sun-kissed radiance. The incredible soft powder is great for on-camera and everyday wear. And hey, look at that. I'm sitting in front of a camera. But I'm not going to use this yet. I'm going to wait until, you know, we're ready for a tutorial on that. Like when I am getting ready like to do my fun eyes, I'll wear the high definition powder and I'll let you guys know that, you know, that was what I was wearing that day. Okay, so let's get into it because like I said, I wanted this to be kind of a quicker video because it really only takes a few minutes just to freshen yourself up. Excuse me while I bend over to get my stuff because I did not prepare myself. Like I said, I just finished baking chocolate chip cookies. So, yeah, I had like maybe 5 minutes to like get my stuff together. So, basically what I do is, and I'll show you what eyeshadow I'm wearing today. It's really pretty. It's one of the ones from Ulta. It's this little collection, this little quad. I'm using, this quad, I'm using this color in my crease, and this color was all over my base. And I thought I used a highlighter. I don't know, I don't remember. It was earlier this morning, I don't remember. But I did use that this morning. So basically what I do is, like I said, I never go in, especially if you already have, look at me, hey! If you already have foundation and whatnot on, I don't ever suggest for you to go back in and put more foundation on what you already have. Just because, A, it's going to add more work to what you're doing. If that was the case, you might as well have just washed your face and started fresh anyways. Basically, again, and again, if you're using a good powder, if you're using a good foundation, if you're using a good concealer, you really don't need to touch this area of your face. Unless you touch your face a lot throughout the day and you find that your blush wore off or you're a little bit tired that day and you just feel like you need to add a little bit more color to your skin, by all means, throw on some more powder, throw on some more blush. I mean, I'm going to do it, so you're going to see what I'm going to do. So basically what I do is I just go back in with my concealer and I put just a little dot right here. Right on my lips. And then with my ring finger, I just go in just to dull out my lips again because, you know, again, I like that look. And then what I do is I go back in with my powder, my CoverGirl Professional Loose Powder in the 115 Translucent Medium. I will go back in with this, and I will, ooh, making a mess. I'll take my powder brush, and basically I just take, like, I just pick up like the tiniest little bit because it's really all you need, just this much. And I'll just go back over like my T-zone area where I get kind of shiny. I'll just go back over that. And if you use like I really don't need to go back under my eyes only because I do use that HD powder from Color City. So sometimes I really don't need to go back over under my eyes because it's pretty much stays really well throughout the day. My makeup typically, it stays very, very well throughout the day. I will say that. Today it's actually a lot hotter than it's been. So it's like as soon as I went outside, I was like, oh my God, it's melting right off of my face. And I knew I was gonna have to do this anyways. And I'm like, all right. I mean, granted, I'm only going to my family's house, but still wanna look good when you walk out the door. Maybe, I don't know. So yeah. So that's basically that. Yeah, my little brother, my baby brother, he's not a baby anymore. He's 28 years old today. My madness. And then my older brother will be 38 on the 17th of this month. 17th. Okay, and then what I do is I go back in with my blush. This is the blush that I used today. I used the Cheekers in the Plum. CoverGirl's Cheekers. And then, you know, I just pick up just a tiny bit, go right back on the apples. If you want to get the apples good on your cheek, go look like a little monkey. And I usually just dab it right here. And you can go, if you feel like you need to go back in with your highlighter. But I look like a squirrel storing nuts in my cheeks for the winter. You can go back in with your highlighter. I've been using this combination from Ulta, the Sunkissed Blush Highlighter Duo. This one's really, really pretty. And actually, remember when I did my little mini Ulta haul? I don't know what happened, but I think I dropped this bag. And the little brush that came with it broke. I'm gonna have to hot glue it back in there. I was so mad, but that's okay because this part still works, so I'm still gonna use it. And then I just pick up both of these like kind of like at the same time. And again, very little, just to give you a little bit more highlight, a little bit more color. I know it's like 2 blushes in one, but it's all right, it's all good. So see, that's basically it for your face. If that's all you feel you need to do, took like, what, 2 minutes to do it. I totally forgot to prime my eyes this morning. I was like a whirlwind of crap this morning. It took me forever to like get myself together. I've kind of had like an eyeball headache all day. I don't know if it's my sinuses. I don't know what it is. But so you know when you have those days where you're just like, oh God, I can't get my crap together today. And you're like, coffee's just not working. It just wasn't working for me this morning. So then I basically just go in and I look, you know, like my eyeliner, because obviously, you know, your eyeliner is not gonna stay 110% all day. So I just clean up whatever I feel like, you know, kind of fell down a little bit. I will go back in with my eyeliner, my Le Crayon Kohl in Coffee, and I'm just gonna reline my waterline. Because again, it's starting to be that time of year where it's like madness of allergy seasons. Yesterday I was driving, I swear it looked like it was snowing because the pollen was so horrid. I don't know like where everybody else lives and stuff, but when you guys like, you know, have your peak seasons for your, you know, well, you know, when you have different seasons and whatever, and it's just like utter madness when it's allergy season, you're just like, oh God, I can't take it. Like sometimes, like I would rather have like a full-blown cold than have to deal with my allergies. Because at least with a cold, you know it's gonna go away. Like my bridal shower was in April. The next day, I woke up, I could not breathe. My face was all puffy. It was crazy. It was disgusting. So that's basically all I do with that. I will go back in with my smudger brush. Where is that little guy? Here he is. I'll go back in with my smudger brush like I did this morning and just kind of, you know, smudge this out a little. Smudge away, smudge away. And of course, you know, you have mascara on and stuff, so it's going to flake. You know, it'll flake down a little bit. Well, oh, that actually didn't, surprisingly. I never retouch up my brows. Well, I mean, I look at them and I'm like, oh God, did I touch them throughout the day? I plucked them yesterday, so now I have like these 2 little pimples above it. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is I am really tired today. I didn't go to sleep till like 3:30 this morning. I could not fall asleep. I laid in bed and I was like, counting mascaras. No, just kidding. And then I just go in and I just do a quick coat right over my lashes. And then I'll do another quick coat on the bottom. And then a quick coat over here. Like I said, I never have to touch up my eyeshadow. That is the one thing I never touch up is my eyeshadow. It's just, it's my eyeshadow, I don't know, it just stays so beautifully. Especially when you prime your lids. Like today I didn't prime my lids, so I don't need to. Then again, if I needed to, I probably wouldn't because I really don't feel like it. So that is that for that one. And now I just have to find my lipsticks. And today I actually used the NYC number 301 in Cafe. This color is so super pretty. It's super shimmery. And I just love this color. So pop some of this on. And again, I know my hair, was not working. You know why? Because last night I took a shower and, oh, and I'm using my Sephora lip gloss and Baby Doll right on top of that. Just to get a quick little pop of color. Quick shine. And that is that for touching up. It was quick, it was simple. I mean, obviously I was talking and I was telling you like guys about like my day and stuff, but it's very, very easy to just freshen up a little bit. Make yourself, you know, try to feel a little bit better, you know, after your long day at work and you have somewhere else to go, or, you know, after it being a hot, hot day. That's basically all I do. And then what I do is, because I have like this crazy bun going on today, it's like an actual bun. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like an actual bun. So I don't want to take it out, but what I'll do is like these little, cause I need a haircut. So I have like all these little baby hairs that are hanging down, and I just like go around my hair and just kind of like see if I have like any little flyaways. I'm like a huge fan of sunglasses. And every single time, I know I have a bobby pin up here somewhere. Every single time I wear my sunglasses, they have the little eyepieces on them. So they actually like get caught in my hair. So by the end of the day, I have like this wad of hair that's like trying to like peek out of the top of my head. So that's what I do. Oh, and for hairspray, one of my favorite hairsprays, especially to keep your hair in place, is Big Sexy Hair. I love this hairspray. It's beautiful. It's kind of expensive. I got it before my wedding, because you know the day of your wedding you're like, this head of hair better not move. I don't want it to go anywhere. And it doesn't. It didn't. So that is all on that, and my bite mark is slowly starting to go away. I don't have a band-aid on it today because I wanted it to air out. So it's getting a little bit better. It's kind of bruised. It looks gross, but at least I have a collar on my shirt. Pop my collar. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to pop my collar. So yeah, I'm still waiting for suggestions from you guys for certain things. I've been getting a couple different suggestions, and again, like I said in my video yesterday, I am getting to you girls. Somebody had a suggestion on a full contouring palette that hasn't come out yet, and I'm waiting for that to come in. So that once I get it, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my lashes tutorial. I'm going to do liquid liner tutorial. I'm going to do like a 20s style where your face, do you remember like back in the 20s where their faces were kind of pale? They had the bold red lip, the dark black eyeliner on the top, no eyeliner underneath, and they had like red lips. So we're going to do that. Yeah, so I mean, there's lots of stuff coming up, and especially with, you know, September coming, and it's almost, well, September is here today, September 1st, but with fall coming and, you know, Halloween coming, I will be doing a lot of Halloween tutorials. I'm going to have to like beef up my makeup for certain things, because obviously especially when I use Halloween makeup, it gets gross the next year, so I just throw it away and I just freshen up for the next year. So yeah, so, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, this is just my touch up, freshen up, feel better for the rest of the night kind of look. It was simple, it was easy. Even if you don't wear any makeup at all and you just want like a little bit of shimmer or shine, throw on a little bit of lip gloss, throw on your chapstick and a coat of mascara, and walk out the door and you'll be great. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And throw me some suggestions. Throw some comments down below. If you have something to say, something to ask me, throw it out there. Email me, call me. No, you can't call me because you don't have my phone number. But email me, you know, message me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. Means a whole lot to me. And tomorrow's tutorial, I promise, will be a little bit better. And I think that's all I have for today. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.